Get rid of this. That will be nicer. And get rid of all this. Cool. Bang. And the polluted water vent is different from slush. Yeah, the polluted water has germs in it and is 30 degrees. The slush geyser is -10 and has no germs, no food poisoning. No, leave that friend. He's a good friend. So yeah, that's the main difference. So I'm using the slush geysers for things that I need to be like 20 degrees or something that I want to keep nice and cool. And then the polluted water vent I'm using for everything else, really. Anything that needs a bit of cooling but can be warmer. That is the strat right now. Cool. So let's tidy those wires up. And this should be fine. I say we'll I'll end up doing more with this wiring and stuff in a bit when I've got this other grid up, but for now this is just what I've got. In terms of coal, I've got 16 tons, which is not the best. And I've got, wow, my lumber's going down quickly. Now that we've got rid of the infinity, we're going to need a lot more lumber. So, I left these out so I could see what the deal was, because again, I'm not well versed in the new stuff. So Arbor needs dirt and polluted water. So we could actually do these warm as well. These could be like a warm, foresty goodness. So I'm assuming because we're going to be burning it, it doesn't matter if our arbor trees have germs. I'm assuming. So maybe I'll do like a little farm down. Well, actually, how warm is it? 15 to 40. Maybe on the sides. I don't know where to do my farms and stuff, guys. I've not really figured out enough of the layout of the base yet. Oh, shit. Yeah, you're going to be up here. I need to get you up here. Just freeze. Let's make sure we've laddered this properly. And I think that'll be enough room. We'll have a little radiator above it. I think that'll be alright. And then we'll have a little tank down below. Something like that. Yeah, I want all this to get done, really. We'll worry about the arbor a bit soon. When we're down to like 100k or something, I'll worry about that. A germ shouldn't pass through the hydroponic tiles to the tree. Yeah, I figured, I mean, we're going to be burning the lumber anyway, so I didn't think it'd be an issue regardless, but I was just curious whether it would. But you don't think it will? Do the new steam turbines still need door compression to work, or can they simply be used above a steam room vent, etc.? Right. So the way that it works, Muddle Up, from what I've gathered so far, these vents on the steam turbine, each of which has an arrow pointing into it, each one of these vents can take 400 grams a second of steam. So realistically, all you do is build a floor above it and then slap in a turbine, and if it can take the steam, it will. Alright? But they do need to be cooled. Your steam turbine can't go above 100 degrees. Otherwise, it'll stop working. So you need some active cooling behind the steam turbine. So if if you've got a 2 kilo output, like I've got 1.7k here, my steam outputs when this is active, I get 1.7k of steam. All right, which is getting sucked up by the steam turbine, and you can see the steam in the room fluctuating. Yeah, it'll suck up all the steam until it's run out, and then it'll go dormant. But you just need to actively cool the steam turbines. It's still deleting heat because we're getting water out of it at 94 degrees. So we're still getting, we're still getting our water. It's just, it's processed differently now. But yeah, that's about as much as I know right now. Much better than before. Thanks for explaining that. No problem at all, mate. No problem. Nero, how are you, buddy? You have no rust or algae in your map. Your first vent is hydrogen. Green, what map are you on, though? Are you on the Arboria map? Delicious. Ah, got a nice little animal sanctuary up in our massage room. Like, we should be getting a deco bonus off these boys. The deco around the base is still pretty shocking at the minute, but we've still got mealwoods around. Don't forget, we're still living off terrible food at the minute, so I do need to get some food solutions soon. I can cook a load of gubbins, but tofu's going to take water that I don't really have access to right now. We'll just make some delicious omelettes. And we'll make some more frost buns, maybe 20. Just keep our food topped up. Oh, this harvest plant thing is still a little bit laggy. Which kind of sucks. Yeah, let's make sure all these get harvested. Like, this is all the sleet week that I think we've really got access to at the minute. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have killed this ice biome really, but meh. It is what it is. We can't reach that one either, I don't think. Right. Alright. Made a bit of a mess down here, but that's fine. So, let's get all of this tidied out. And let's get all of you tidied out as well. I've done any medical stuff yet, or do the troops heal up well all by themselves? Alright, so full disclosure, I scolded a lot of dupes messing about with the steam vent. I slapped in a couple of medi beds, which we've had for a while. And now our dupes are pretty much all healed up. They have mostly just been healing up themselves at night. But when they've been extremely damaged, I've put them on the triage cots. But for the most part, I've just sort of left them to it. Yeah, if they've been really damaged, like Hanno at one point got to like half a health. So I gave him a quick sleep. But other than that, I've just been letting them rest. I gave him a quick blast in the med bed. Alright. Let's leave this out. Then we can dig you as well. And let's take this out as well. I was fine. Let's not make a big deal out of that. Didn't tend to any of them and none died, I mean. Oh, several times they caught slime lungs. Seems to just slow them down, but they can handle it okay and recover. Oh. I see. Yeah, we've not had any slime lung yet. We've not really seen any. But you can get slime tendrils. I can't remember what they're called. Slime mold, I think it is. in your asteroids. You can get like it's a modifier to your play. Yeah. I'd like to get all this ladder removed, but I think it's going to be a right pain in the ass to do. This is meant to be the main ladder through here. Not your avatar was saying a bit at the end of Friday's VOD. Open up the infected oxygen vents, you can play with some slime long. Fuck you, Wachunga! Fuck you! We will do something with it. I don't know what we'll do yet. We have tinkered with I think it was a hot infectious vent we used in the past. I don't know what this actually outputs at. Shit, hold on. We had a hot infectious one. Yeah, this is 60 degrees, so we could use like just a load of what they called now, the old deodorizers to clear the oxygen. I don't know what we do with it. Pump it into suits or something. I don't know. But yeah, we did it with a hot one, if you remember. One of the last streams. Need the dirty air for Klei. Oh, really? Do you need polluted oxygen for Klei? Or do you mean from the deodorizers? I'm probably not going to be able to make ceramic, am I? Where, there's no clay on this map at all. I suppose I would have seen some by now, wouldn't I? Huh. Well, we could try doing that. Let me just get this other vent done beforehand. Before it becomes active. I could just turn this into cold oxygen with a bit of our slush water, kill off the slime lung, and then we'll get clay from the deodorizers, because these output clay, don't they? Yeah, they take in sand. Citrus scented. They take in sand and give us clay. Alright, we'll have a tinker with that as well. I'm going to have to be careful. Fuck, I keep doing that. I'm going to have to be careful with this. I'll leave this as a 7. So I know that's something I want to tinker with. I'm going to up this to an 8 so that it gets done now. Because I'm getting super impatient. Got 22 cycles. And let's dig through here in a few different places. Let's see, let's just dig through there. And let's dig through there. Oh, Dunk da boy. You is stuck, son. Oh, I think I've just taken away the food access. No problem. You'll be fine. God damn it. Oh, this is Mafic rock. That's weird. Mafic rock. Okay. Uh-oh, he's gonna have a piss. He's gonna piss. Dunk the boy. Do not do a piss. Do not do the piss. Are you okay? You're okay. Alright, so everything's sort of ticking over. I just need to get this done, as I say. And we can crack on with some other stuff. Yeah, it's not a bad shout then, Max. I didn't realise, I'd not even thought that we didn't have any clay. Obviously we'll need that later for ceramic and good stuff. Oh. God damn it. Fucking sand. Right, so now the squad are down here. We should get this done in no time. Just get it all dug out first, and then we're going to want to pump down here, bit of piping, get our water. It should be alright. Missing slime biome slows this map down a lot. Well, that's the thing. You see, this is the thing I think some people forget. I was a fan of slime biomes. Slime biomes were never a hindrance to me. They were a massive push, like a massive bonus to the colony. As soon as you got into a slime biome, it was profit. Like, you got algae, you got clay, you got gold out your ass, you got everything. And slime. You know, slime is life. Slime is good. So I do miss that on this map, but it is an interesting challenge. It's an interesting change. Okay, we've got a little babby biome over here. Might just rip this out, honestly. It's all melting like crazy. Why is it melting so much? I bet this thing spawned in warm. Oh. Now is that? Oh yeah, that's just the edge of the map. Okay. Yeah, Obsidian is melted my biome. Melted it good. What's that? What's the sand situation on this map? It seems alright. We've got a reasonable amount. At the moment we've got 99 tons, but don't forget, when we get regolith we'll have loads more access to loads more filtration medium. Sheet. Yeah, 99 tons will last us quite a while, I think. And there is more sand that I've not dug up yet. Filtration medium. Like, we've got quite a lot scattered around. These crab biomes seem to give you an awful lot. So, these are all like, you know, half a ton in each tile. So, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I think it'll be okay. Do you happen to get any buddy bud seeds for the printer pod? I think I did. I've taken every plant that it's given me so far. I think I did. I'm pretty sure. I could just put a planter down and check, couldn't I? Let's just bang one of you down. Rather than me clicking through a million different items that are here. Maybe it was blossom seeds I'm thinking of. Yeah, just build that for me, please. Oh, look under seeds. That is a good shout. I could do that too. But no, it doesn't look like we did. Yeah, I've taken everything we've been offered so far. It's like Briar, Joya, Blossom Seed. Or I think maybe we got, maybe we were given actual bristle blossoms and I ate them and we got some seeds. Maybe. Big fan of the irregularly shaped starter biome now. It's making me think in early game again instead of using a standard layout. Oh. Is there a map mode with all the old and new biomes in it? I don't think so, Gino, no. I don't think so. Right, let's bang a couple of compactors down here. Excuse me. Alright then, so. It's been a while since I've done the old steam vent. We'll do a print in a minute. This should be fine, maybe? I'll have to check what the temperature is. And then, should we use some aluminium for this? Have we got enough made? Let me just get a bit more of that refining before I forget. I know this is inefficient, but we'll get a bit more of that going. I'd love that. Maybe there'll be a mod. By the way, mods are easy to install now. Yeah, it's on the workshop now, mate, so a doddle. Just be careful which mods that you install. My bay! Oh, delicious fried mushrooms. How I've missed you. Oh, incredible. Please don't let my hatches eat them. Edible. Fried mushrooms. Boop. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a mod that'll do it for you. There might be like customization settings that they're going to bring in. I don't really know. I honestly do not know right now. Okay, so the water supply is going to be coming in from this side. So, do we want to go something like this? Let's go big. Let's do a big old radiator. Cancel you. Oh, how I've missed delicious mushrooms, honestly. Liquid shut off. Do I want to do the off one like that, or do I want to do the one like that? I think I want to do the off one like that, it's easier. That'll be fine. You're going to go into there. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. And I think I've done that wrong. Why does this trip me up every time? Every time. How do I do this? It'd be like that, but the way that I used to do it was I'd have a thing like that and then I'd have a pipe there. But that wouldn't work, would it? Every time. Oops. So we'll get rid of you. Put you in there. Put you there. And then we'll just bridge into there. Yeah? That'll work. Oh shit, yeah, I need room for my pipe sensor. Let's do that. Thermo sensor. Make you out of iron as well. And then something like that. That'll be fine, won't it? Never heard a grown man say "bay" before. Today's unique experience. That's how strongly I feel about mushrooms. I don't normally. In fact, I think I maybe have said that in my entire lifetime 3 times. 2 of which are ironic. The 3rd time was just because I like mushrooms so much. All right, both IRL and in game. Mushrooms, delicious. Delicious. So just so I make sure again. Delicious, sexy mushrooms. If anything, he's understating his love of fried mushrooms. I am. They're like one of my staple foods. Ugh, I love them. Delicious. So delicious. Alright, there's probably lots of things I'm forgetting to do right now. Food is something I should be doing, but as ever, I like to put off things that I'm not in the mood to do. We should probably look at getting the trees as well, because I've currently got my... We are going to piss through lumber, I think, but I think, honestly, the steam turbine will keep a lot of this dormant for now, because we're not actually using that much power. Although we've got all these pumps in place, we're not using them. The only thing we're really using is liquid pumps and a couple of gas pumps for our oxygen, which we're covering most of that with just our steam turbine, which is nice. So yeah, let me just check the flow here. So flow. Water coming in, water coming out. That should be that. Wait, hold on. Alright, boys. Do this. I'll need a couple of ladders. In fact, we'll put in a couple of mesh tiles just for style points. I'll make a kick-ass battered garlic mushroom, I understand. I see I can't have batter at the minute. I would kill for that. That's like one of my starters of choice. You know when you go to a restaurant, it's either... if there's calamari, I'm having calamari. If there's sort of mushrooms on like a brioche or some sort of delicious bread, I'm taking that. If there's garlic mushrooms, I'm having it twice. I may even have it as a main. I like mushrooms, alright guys? Mushrooms and a steak, the perfect plate for me. Oh, see, I can't have batter at the minute, as I say. Like the garlic butter rest and the girls, the mushroom hold upside down, and she dip it in the batter and the fryer. Any temp shift plates? I don't know if I'll need them. I was debating that. I don't know if I'll need them. We could put a couple in just to something shit, like a bit of granite or something, but the aluminium radiant pipes are fucking beastly. Man, we'll just do that. Just keep you happy, Vixen. How about that? The aluminium radiant pipes, if you look at their properties, thermal conductivity of 410 is ridiculous. So they will do us. I would have liked to have got this cleaned out as well, but should probably get it cleaned out. In terms of like different gas in there. Yeah, I think this is probably something that's going to get changed because that seems a lot for aluminium. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Right, meanwhile, is this all cooled off a bit down here now? Ah, oh, nice and cool. Is our water warm enough? Yeah. Very good. Very good. We've still got some more stuff to do down here. Alright. How's my dig going this way? Yeah. Oh shit, look how many of these waterweed seeds we've got. That's pretty nice. Alright. Let's do a little schwep as well. Where are you taking that? Oh, it's sedimentary. Cool. Blackbird, what the hell? What the hell? Jesus. Jesus! Where did that come from? That was so out of the blue. Not sure if should call the police. What did the blonde say when she saw the Cheerios box? Oh my god, donut seeds. Was that House Start Monkey? Damn right it was. Oosh. Oh yeah. Oh no, how's it going? The Targaryen Starbucks cup. Right. That's fine. So how long have we got on this? 18 cycles, cool. So all we need to do is get a wetter pipe all the way down here. I could use this boy just for closeness, rather than me running a pipe all the way from this pump. This is probably the safer bet, because this is where I have a bajillion water. But I could just put a couple of reservoirs in here to keep this going, maybe. Active for 70 cycles, that's quite a long time. Jokes about communism aren't funny unless everyone gets them. Have you got the old Dad's Joke Book of 2001 out again? Is that what you're doing? Is that what's happening? Dad's Special Joke Book 2001 edition. We can't believe it's more dads. I'm only joking, mate. They put a smile on my face no matter what. Got quite a bit of hypothermia at the minute. That's fine. It's 1960-ish joke. Fuck. I'd like to get down here and deal with this boy. Have we got zombie spores in here? Zombie plague? Or did it kill the plant before it even managed to do it? Like, it might be fun to plant some spore kids in an area where we're always going to be in suits or something. Just to really rub it in the face of the spore kid. That could be fun. Just to troll it. Stupid sexy spore kid. Right, how are we getting on up here? Yeah, we need to get the water coming in. I want to do the saltwater thing. I just want to finish this first. I've not done a saltwater guys before, so I don't really know what comes with it. Don't like these things. I thought I liked them at first. I'm not sure anymore. Yeah, desalinator and all that. I don't really know what challenges we're going to face, so... What does zombie spores do? Apparently it's a debuff for your dupes. It makes them super slow and it's incredibly difficult to cure and a few things. But I don't know, I've not seen it before. Let's get you done. If I'm going to pump this out, I probably need to put a liquid lock in or something, don't I? Let's do it up here. What I might do is put a ladder all the way down here. So we've got access, and then I can put a pump down here and a pump up here, and it'll pump out way quicker. Way quicker. So, yeah, something like... something like that would do us. I'll leave that one in place, but we'll get rid of this one. Which will be fine. I want to put this in, but not till I've done some digging. Come on. Pip eggs. Delicious. Long time no money. Yeah, Majinzo. Has been a while. It's been a long while. Yeah, we'll put this back on. And then we'll just sweep out any gubbins that they keep leaving in their travels. And then, yeah, we'll just bang in... Just bang in 2 pumps. Oops. How do I want to do this for speed? Fuck, don't really matter. just need to remember to rip these things out later. I'll just give these a couple of manual gens or something for now. Blep. They love working in water. Yeah, fine. Boop. When I watch live playing only, I get a huge craving to play that game, but when I do, I get lost so quickly. Don't worry about it, Gino. I'm doing the same thing. You see, the way that I play this game is I look around my base and I go, well, there's a problem, and there's a problem, and there's a problem, and I don't want to do any of them right now, so I'm going to go and do this instead, and then just see what happens. It's kind of like an organic skirting with death kind of relationship, you know. And CO2 and water. Yeah, it's perfect. It's a perfect place for Vixen. Look, it's perfect. It's either that or hydrogen, so it's fine. At least they'll be warm down here. That's the main thing. We're dealing with one of their basic needs, you know? Toasty warm. Alright. I delivered the stuff here, they're just not built it yet. That's okay. There we go. Let's just get some... Probably got crude oil nearby, haven't we? Crude oil and... some water. We will stop doing priority 9 stuff after this, because the colony was so calm at the beginning. And I've just with this one job, I've made everything priority 9. This is my channel for procrastinating. Yes, or is that fornicating? Can be both. Just don't mix the two. Don't procrastinate your fornicating. Never do that. She'll get real mad, and then she'll turn off the switch, and you won't get any for ages. That's how it works. She'll flick the switch. Never procrastinate the fornication. Come on. These are going to start pumping straight away if I'm not careful. So we'll just disable these for now. Give me some liquid, please. There's oil here, there's water here. Stop fanning about. Come on. Come on. There we go. Who's suffocating? Basil, why? You're fine. And now just a bit of water. Bit of debris in here, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Cool. Our food is perilously low. That's alright. Is that shut off safe in there? Should be. Should be fine. Yeah, I think everything will be okay in here. Yeah, this can go to 125. This is only going to do 110. It should be fine. Just need to get all this cleared out now. Yeah, I need to sort our morale out in the base before I do any more leveling up. Why crude oil and water? This is just to make me a quick dirty liquid lock. It could have been polluted water and water, it could have been anything, but whilst I'm making this room a vacuum, I wanted to use crude oil and water, and it's basically because water was here, crude oil is here, so I could do it really quickly. That was all really. But mixing two liquids, because this game has a mechanic whereby... Excuse me. This game has a mechanic whereby only one element can be in a tile at any time. I can basically make like a liquid lock like this here. So now we've got crude oil and water, and it will stop any gas from coming in and out. I just need to get these walls done. And then we'll up the priority on these things to get them running. Come on. Do the walls! Do the wall thing! Water! You keep being new life. Was it fun playing over... It was fun playing Overwatch with you last night. Oh, Bulb! XJ! I didn't know, mate. Thank you very much. How's it going, Bulb? I enjoyed them games, man. It was good fun. You did fucking completely cop-block me when you went on May. But other than that, it was great fun. You really cop-blocked me on May. I got you a couple of times. Saved my ulti just for you. Yeah. You knew my weakness. You knew my kryptonite. May. What's the new materials called for dealing with heat? What's the new materials for dealing with heat? What do you mean? Use water, you need 1,000 kilograms for a full tile and some on top. If you use 1 kilo of one fluid and 1 kilo of another, don't share cells. Yeah, you can use 1 gram. It's tiny amounts. Just any two elements, basically, they won't mix. What are the gas pumps for? I want to make this room a vacuum. So at the moment we're just... This is really lazy. I just don't want to run a power wire down here right this second. But basically these... They'll come down, they'll use the manual gens, and we'll pump out a bit of gas every now and again. They're going to run for like a second, but we'll get this cleared out. I've got like 16 cycles, so... It's not the best. I could have put down a quick coal gen, but... Alright, I'll put down a coal gen. I just want to get this cleared out quickly. Yeah, we'll need to get more of us together again, Bulb, and do that again, because that was a good laugh. Likewise, if any of you ever want to come and play some Overwatch with us, feel free. We did some custom games. It was a hoot. Okay. Right, we're really screwing the pooch on the old food at the minute. So, let's do another... How much food have we got? Yeah, just keep doing like another 20 of these every now and again. I could make some tofu, but I used all my water before. Like, I've got no access to no water at the minute. But we're alright, we're getting there. We're starting to take shape. We're going to have another power grid over here, another power bank for more gens. And more circuits coming in, which will be nice. And then we'll probably, once we get this up and running, we can get a bit of hydrogen power coming in, which will be nice. And then I don't really know where we go from there, because we've got no natural gas. Oh. We're getting a bit cooling off this liquid chlorine in here. Liquid carbon dioxide, sorry. Yeah, I don't really know what we're going to do next for gas, because we've not found any sort of power geysers yet. We've not found a natural gas vent. We can't exactly hold off for solar, because that's going to be a good while. Worse than me, so we're really accepting. Speaking of natural gas, just found some on your new normal play, trying to figure out how I'm going to use it. Yeah, I think our only option really is to look into growing a shitload of trees and doing ethanol to petroleum for now, or ethanol in petroleum gens, I mean. And then we can maybe start playing with some oil as well. There's just a lot to do. It's that point where we've got like 3 or 4 builds that we really need to be looking at now. I should be doing steel, but I kind of want to play with this vent. I should do this vent, but I kind of want to play with this geyser. I should be getting my oxygen up and running, but again, I need to do this first. I just want to make sure this is sorted. Donkey's going to run out of air before this is finished. Son of a bitch. Boil oil. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I do have heat source on the map. So I've got 3 volcanoes that I know of so far. I could just bang some water in there and put a steam turbine over them. But then I need to cool the turbines again, so I'm sort of in the same position as when we did this one up here. Although this seems to be working like a charm, I don't know how well it would handle a gold volcano or something. Maybe we do the same thing we've done in the past and put like some oil over it to be like a heat buffer. We'll see. We've got a lot to do, guys. There's lots of potential on this map, so lots of things that we can be doing. We'll just leave this for now. We'll let them just gather themselves for a cycle, because I have been doing lots of priority 9 stuff. And then what we will do is go and deal with this boy, because I want some water coming in. And if we can get this salt water geyser sorted and get some water and some salt, our rust oxidizers can still work without me constantly having to dig salt, and we'll get some hot water for our electrolyzers. So so forget all that and go explore. Exactly, Mex. Exactly. Ah, shit. Ooh, that'll be fine. Petroleum boiler using a volcano. Well, we don't have any actual volcanoes, and to be honest, the amount of heat energy you get off like an iron volcano or a gold volcano is not massive, so I'd probably just put a turbine above them and use them for power. We do have access to some magma down here. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. We've got many things to do. At the minute I need to get a supply of water coming in, because this is technically hold on a sec. So this is my cold water that I've got to play with. That's it. A tiny amount. And that's basically coming from cleaning this. Alright. I could pump some of this out actually and get me a little supply here, but meh. This is all the hot water I've got, which again isn't a very big amount, and that's going to go into electrolyzers, which ain't going to work for very long. So, and that hot water is all basically coming from here. Ethanol. Beautiful. So let's do this first. Let's get a decent amount of hot water coming in. Then I can get my oxygen setup going and not worry about that. We'll get another power setup built so I've got more circuits. I might actually lay that out now, and we'll do this same setup as we did over here. Because I'm going to need these circuits online for when I come and want this oxygen. So I might as well do that now. Is it just 3 and then 2? Yeah. So let me just lay all this out, and I'll do this as like a priority 5 or something. Again, I'm kind of short on materials. Yeah, let me do this. It'll take me a second to just plan it all out, but once it's done I can just leave them to it. And we'll keep the 2 grids as separate for now, I think. That'll be fine. So yeah, it's transformer, miss 1, transformer battery. So it's a shame I can't just copy. I do still wish we could do that. Oh wait, I did that wrong straight away. What am I trying to do? And again, we'll use lead just so we can use some of the free resources that we got. And then it is a pump on either side, and a space and 4 batteries. They right to the edge. No. Pump on either side, and then a space and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll need to do like all the piping and stuff as well. But we'll just get that in. I won't do that with like a high priority. I'll do it like a 6 maybe. Apart from these bits. What insulation? What materials are good for insulation, piping, closed heater, power builds, etc.? I think it's still ceramic, mate, to be honest. Copy build tool like Prison Architect will be useful. Well, that's the thing. The weird thing is it exists in debug. We have it as a tool in debug. We already have it. Why they've not put it in the game, I don't know. Because it would just be so nice for builds like this. Like a copy and flip button. That'd be great. Copy, rotate, flip, that sort of thing. Found any natural gas guys or oil wells? No natural gas guys as yet. We've got 3 oil wells, I think, or 2 oil wells that we found. Or I might be thinking about my single player game. 1, 2... Yeah, we've got 3 oil reservoirs that I can see. We do have plenty of oil down here, though. There are pockets of oil. So I'm not short on it. It's just, it's not something I'm looking at yet. Okay. Right, this is all a vacuum now. So we've got 13 cycles. Let's just rip this stuff out. Bang, bang. Gas pipes. Bang. Power. Bang, and then we can just get this swept out and sealed up. And we'll get that back as well, because I want the plastic. Do I want to leave this here for now? Don't think I do. Alright then. Blueprint pasting would be amazing, yeah. Good base of using regolith and space heat up with magma, cool it, turn it into igneous rock. Yeah, I did that about 8 months ago, Anna. Yeah, regolith boilers. It's one of the builds that I was sort of brainstorming with a few other people on the forums to do. There was quite a few of us doing it for a while, like maybe like I don't know. There was a few sort of main peoples on the forums doing a lot of dicking about with it. It became like a focal build for a few people, and I was one of them. We did a stream on making a regolith boiler, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it's kind of meh. It's not the best. What about heated machinery then? What do you mean, Hamster? You need to be a bit more specific in your questions, mate. What about heated machinery? As in if you're trying to keep the machines cool, or what to build them out of so they can go hotter, or what? Looks entire right side of the map. Yeah, they can be big builds. They can be big. You didn't know. Yeah, it's fucking hell. We're probably talking like 8 or 9 months ago now, mate. When regolith was first introduced and we realised that we could melt it into magma and you got more mass, and the thermal conductivity was different as well, like the thermal properties of sand or regolith versus magma, you were just getting a massive boost of energy. But yeah, we weren't using them for steam turbines, it was more as a way of producing, like I did a build, Christ, what was it now? I don't know if I've still got the save file. It was regolith into magma. The magma was boiling oil into petroleum, and it was also boiling polluted water into clean water, and then the igneous rock was fed to stone hatches and making coal. It was basically like a complete build that gave you every type of power and water, but it was massive. Like, it's something that'd be virtually impossible, or would take you a very, very long time to build in survival. It was a nightmare to build in debug, let's put it that way. So, but yeah. So what is good for pumps in case it's a heated area? Steel is about your best bet until you get to space materials. What's good in case you need to cool something down quickly? I really like the new aluminium radiant pipes. Aluminium radiant pipes seem to be pretty badass. So that's what I've been using. Do the recommended materials change, or is it what it's always been? I think the insulating materials are very similar. I don't know if Witchunga's probably want to speak about that, because he really looks into the numbers on materials and stuff. But I think the general rule of thumb is pretty similar to how it's always been. I think some of the pipes change maybe, but again, I've not had time to really have a play about in debug and, you know, break things and figure stuff out yet. Alright. Oh, to cool it down quickly, temp shift plate made from ice, yeah. I would say a temp shift plate made from cold diamond would work much better though. Without all that sticky leakage. Right, I need to get a pipe down here. I can still use this basic bitch coal for now to power this, but I do need the wetter. And running these pipes is gonna be a nightmare because it's not all dug out and tidy. Oh, it's a warm one here today. Christ. I wish there were alarms that you could automate so that if something happens, example pressure goes below 500 kilos on a hydro sensor, you get a notification. Yeah, you can do things like hook things up to lamps and stuff. Give yourself like a visual alert. But then you have to be looking at the right party base to see it. I need some more circuits sooner than I thought. I mean, this is kind of a redundant circuit at the minute. This probably could have all been... This probably...
Yeah, baby! You can do it!
Just Sudro, how you doing, bud? How's it going? Didn't mean to do that. You're gonna come down here. How you doing, Sudro? What do you know? Alright, let's do that. Oh god, it's warm. Whew. Burning out a stump, I see. Someone with a modern air horn alarm, I think. Yeah. I think that'd drive me crazy. It would be better if it just had something that popped up notifications on your screen, like a little button that flashed up here. You know, like a little light icon or something that flashed. Because the audio cues in this game do really... They get on your tits after a while, don't they? Let's face it. I'd rather have some sort of visual alert rather than an audible one. Alright then. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about doing all this just yet, but I'm just going to get it all sort of built for now. That'll be insulated there. And this automation's changed as well, hasn't it? Because if I remember rightly, we were running the automation down through the build. Ew. Ew. Oh, it's off here. Oh shit, my sensors are in the different... Fuck, my sensors are in a different place, aren't they, on this side? One second. It's gonna have to be moved a little bit. So, let's see. Maybe you boys can be connected to this fella. And be connected to that fella. And that will have to do. Trying not to cut myself, it's hot as hell over here. Yeah, it's warm over here at the minute. It's just warm. It's not roasting hot, it's just warm and no breeze. Also, I've got to have my window shut pretty much fully closed because of the low-flying planes, which is bothering me immensely. It's really making me sad. But hey-ho. Cool. Okay. Just get this fixed so everything gets powered back up again. Stress is a bit of an issue for me at the minute, so I either need to fix all my rooms and get some more decor in, or let them use the massage tables for now. Massage tables is easier, so I'm just going to do that for the short term. Crab boys! Eat the poop! Eat this poop! Nom, nom, nom. I've not seen their feeding animation, which is what I want to see. I want to see if they like stand over it and nom 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 nom. Then get muted, either a Twitch stream or YouTube video playing in the background. Yeah, I say I'd like a visual cue, I think. Because I'm the same, when I play late at night, I've normally got a series going on that screen, I've got Discord on that screen, I've got my game on this screen. Ethan states currently under a warning that roads could buckle and or collapse due to not being designed to handle this heat. Jesus. Nom 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 nom. Come on. Oh. Can I not do any of this stuff? Mick? Mick? Oh, you're not a builder boy. Well, that's okay, Mick. We can find you something to do, son. No problem. Should we... Base is a bit of a shit tip at the minute. Let me just think for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang. No. Bang. Bang. So let's say we did some storage here. I'm probably going to have to go around and make all these insulated, but for now I've just done them as basic tiles. So we've got carbon dioxide, we've got chlorine. I'd like a store for hydrogen, and I'd like a store for oxygen. Oxygen's a bit of a waste, honestly, but maybe a store for hydrogen would be cool. If we're going to do it with hydrogen, it's going to need to be warm. The thing I'm worried about is if I overbuild this, are they going to pop all the materials inside? Because that would make me real salty, actually. Could try maybe on this side here and see what happens. There are gas liquid storage machines in the game. Yeah, but they're terrible, Arash. And they're not really storage machines, they're buffers. The amount they give you is terrible. So, for example, like 5 tons. It's terrible. Alright, fuck it. These ones I might build the outer wall straight out of insulated. I'll put this on a low priority, but it's just so you can see what my plan is for the base. I would have liked to have insulated this. I might just take the hit and insulate it all anyway and deal with the funk inside. Fuck it, let's do these floors insulated as well. I'm gonna have to do it now. In which case we'll have to do like a liquid lock entry to try and get in and tidy it out afterwards. Which I know you guys love. Tried once during that tank explosions and nightmare materials in space. Yeah, these aren't, although they're called reservoirs, I treat them as buffers. being able to store 150 kilos of gas, you're better off building a big fucking room and putting a high pressure vent in. You'll store way more. Like if we took a room this size here, so let's just have a look. This